Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy 6 on the 6 Gaming channel, and your boy is back. I know it's been a while since I did a Dragon Ball FighterZ video, and I'm sorry for the wait. I'm sorry I haven't been giving y'all that Dragon Ball FighterZ content, especially when I started my channel off of Dragon Ball FighterZ. But I'm trying to venture and branch off into other games, so please bear with me. But I'm not going to leave y'all without that What to Do on Block. You know, this is the pride and joy of my channel, the What to Do on Block series. And since we have a new DLC character, that is Janemba, you know that new What to Do on Block had to come out. So, hopefully y'all enjoy. And if you do enjoy and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell to get alerted every time I drop a new vid for y'all. Also, make sure to go back and check out past videos and click the all tab to get notified when anytime a new video come out. And if you want to help support my channel in any type of way at all, check the links below. So the first block show you're going to talk about with Janemba is his auto combo. So his auto combo look like this, and the third hit is blockable, and it is very, very unsafe, -11. So if you block this auto combo, everybody could punish this move with whatever they want, basically. So you just gotta be very, very careful when throwing this auto combo out. But the one good thing about this auto combo, just like almost all other auto combos, since it is the third hit is a hit, you can't cancel into a special move. So if your opponent tries to punish the auto combo, you can easily cancel into a special move. So that's always important to remember. Now, another thing about this auto combo is that you have to block this auto combo cross up, right? So basically you have to switch sides when you're blocking on the third hit. So the third hit of the auto combo will cross you up and hit on the other side. So if you're blocking one way through the whole thing, you will get hit. So you have to block this cross up. So the third hit will hit cross up, and if you block a cross up, then you're safe. So since the third hit of the auto combo is a hit instead of a grab, you can reflect the third hit of the auto combo, because the third hit, between the second and third hit, there is a huge gap. So you can easily reflect. Now the only thing about this is when you reflect, you can't really punish this move. Now there are certain characters that can punish it certain ways after you reflect the third hit, but it's pretty hard to punish it, especially mid-screen. So yeah, reflecting the auto combo wouldn't be the way to go about punishing Janemba or fighting against Janemba, but you can squeeze in a hit in between, a light hit actually, and to punish the auto combo very easily. So your opponent, if you know the auto combo is coming, you can just mash buttons in between the string and you hit your opponent out. So that's one weakness when it comes to Janemba. The third hit of the auto combo comes out very slow. You can also vanish in between. The startup is so slow that you can even get a regular super out, and of course you can get invincible startup moves like a DP or a level 3 super in between that. So yeah, so Janemba auto combo is really punishable, but you can cover up the auto combo gap with well-timed assists, just like so. So if you know your opponent's going to try to press buttons, you call out assist and hit your opponent, so that's good. But if your assist isn't well timed, then you can easily get hit out of the auto combo, and your assist can also get hit as well. So just be careful about that. So moving on, we're going to be talking about stagger pressure with Janemba. So you could stagger your light into your down medium, right? You could get stagger down medium after your light. And this will create a gap where if your opponent thinks you're going to try to do the auto combo and they try to attack you out of it, you could stagger into your down medium and you hit them. Now your opponent can reflect, but since the down medium standing medium carries so much forward momentum, they would have to reflect twice or they're going to get hit. So that's really good with Janemba. Now you can also do gimmicky stuff like this when you condition your opponent to not press buttons. You can call out assist the same time as you're doing your auto combo, and the third hit of the auto combo will hit before your assist will put your opponent to block stun, and you can cross your opponent up. So you have to well time this for this to work, but you can see you can easily do something like this. Obviously, if your opponent is not conditioned to not press buttons, they can easily press buttons in between the block string and punish you, just like so. So you have to really position your opponent, watch their meter, and see if they have level 3 bars of meter, and so on and so forth, so you don't eat a raw level 3. Obviously, since there is a gap, you can easily reflect, but you're pretty much safe if your opponent reflects this setup. So you don't have nothing really to worry about if they reflect, but you have something to worry about if they do press buttons in between. So moving on from there, the next move we're going to be talking about using in Janemba's block strings is his command grab, right? So what you want to do is the first 2 hits of his auto combo, right? Because your opponent's going to start reflecting or start doing stuff in between and so on and so forth. So this is where you set up his command grab. So once you get your opponent to not press buttons, or you set it up where your opponent is trying to reflect out of Janemba's pressure, you can hit him with the command grab. So with the light version command grab is pretty fast. Not that fast, 25 frame startup, but it's okay for a command grab. And you can mix this up with light command grab or light stagger down medium, right? And you could back this and keep you safe with the assist. So if your opponent tries to hit you out of it, the assist will hit them, so that's good. And if you hit with the light version causes a sliding knockdown, and you can easily go right into a level 1 or level 3 super from there. So the light command grab is pretty good. Now the medium command grab is a little bit slower, but if you pull out a well-timed assist, you can get mid-screen combos just like so. And in the corner with the medium version, you don't need assist to follow up at all. You can do stuff like this in the corner. So that's really good. So you can kind of play him like Broly when it comes to that. Also, with the enhanced version mid-screen, they're able to get solo combo with no assist. Because the enhanced version is about as fast as the light version, but you get games off it. The only thing is you're wasting a bar meter. So yeah. Another block string where you can insert the command grab is light down medium standing medium. This is really good, and we're about to explain the reason why in a second. But yeah. So with the command grab, of course, there's a huge gap in between the command grab, so you can easily get hit out of the command grab. You can also vanish out the command grab, or do a invincible startup move like a DP or a level 3 super out the command grab. So keep that in mind. But moving on to the reason why doing the command grab after the down medium stand medium is really good, because normally in a block string we're going to do light down medium, standing medium, standing heavy. Janemba standing heavy has a gap, as you can see, and it's very punishable if you reflect it. Now whenever you use the standing heavy in your block string, there is a gap. So whenever your opponent tries to press buttons in between this gap, they will get hit. This gap is not large enough for a standing, for a vanish attack, sorry. So the only way you can beat this gap out is through a DP or offensive startup super. So this is where you insert your command grab in, because the only thing they could do besides that also is reflect. So if your opponent tries to reflect the stand heavy, you could do this command grab and catch your opponent on guard. So now moving on to the next block string we're going to talk about is a quarter circle forward light medium heavy series. So with the light version of this move, to do a true block string with this move, you would do light down medium, standing medium into a quarter circle forward light. And this is a true block string. It's unsafe, but it gives you so much pushback that your opponent cannot punish at all. Maybe Android 21 could probably punish, maybe, or Boo probably. Nah, I think Boo's down medium too slow now because it's -9, but nothing else can really punish the move due to the pushback. And you can easily incorporate an assist into this to keep your pressure up. Because normally you will lose all pressure when you do this move, but if you use an assist, you can keep the pressure up, but it will not be a true block string after that. But you can easily reflect, because your opponent can easily reflect. But if your opponent reflects, you could go in and do mix-ups like this. You could bait out the reflect and punish with a down medium, or run up command grab, or run up dragon rush, so on and so forth. So there's ways to set your opponent up. So the light version of quarter circle forward is a true block string, but the medium version is not. So if you do a block string of light, down medium, standing medium into a quarter circle forward medium is not true block string. There is a gap in it, so your opponent will get hit if they press buttons, but obviously since there's a gap they can reflect. The gap is also large enough for you to vanish out of it. Also, you can do an invincible sort of move like a DP or a level 3 super, so keep that in mind. But if your opponent is determined to press buttons to try to disrespect their pressure, you can throw this out there. And if your opponent press buttons and they were to get hit by the dual mid screen, you can easily convert into a combo without a vanish. So that's really, really good. So just keep that in mind. So moving on from there, we're going to talk about the enhanced version. The enhanced version is pretty much the same thing of the medium version. There is a gap, but now it causes a wall bounce large enough where you can get a solo combo by itself without no vanish or assist. So that's really, really good. So next block string we're going to talk about that we can incorporate into the block strings is his teleport, which can be done by a quarter circle back or quarter circle forward and a key blast button. So the thing about his teleport is that he also teleports somewhat during his auto combo. And this is where the mix-up can happen, right? So you can do light and do the auto combo, or do light quarter circle back for a away teleport, or quarter circle forward for a forward teleport. Now another thing about his teleport is that you can actually direct in 8-way directions where you want to teleport to go. Now this is where his teleport gets very, very interesting, because you can actually incorporate this into his block strings and with assists and so on and so forth, and get off mix-ups like this with the teleport that goes through the opponent, the quarter circle forward version, which is really, really good. And your opponent will get caught off guard because they thinking that it is the auto combo, and if they try to punish the auto combo thinking you can do the overhead teleport and punish your opponent just like so, because they trying to press buttons thinking it's an auto combo. Or you could teleport back in place by doing quarter circle forward down and the key blast button, and you teleport that back in place for a low mix up. You can also teleport cross up through your opponent for a cross up low mix up as well. So he basically has a lot of options off of the teleport if you incorporate it with the right assist, and you can do a lot of stuff when it comes to it. So that's really, really good. Like I said, you could change the directions or however you want to go with the teleport. You could go through, you could cross up with the teleport. You could appear above the opponent's head with the teleport by just pressing quarter circle forward or quarter circle back, key blast button, and up, or up forward or up back, and so on and so forth. So you can get really, really mixy with these mix-ups if you have the right assist. Now, of course, some of these block strings that teleport are not true block strings, so your opponent can reflect out of it because there will be a gap. But if you know your opponent is reflect happy, you can easily bait out the gap with a dragon rush or his command grab or so on and so forth. So that's a good option to go with. And if you time the assist perfectly with the right block string, you could definitely get true block strings with the right assist and the teleport. So keep that in mind as well. And like I said, you can go crazy with the mix-ups of the teleport. You can teleport back in front for a low and do something like this, or you could teleport in front with the overhead, as you can see right here. Do a block string to teleport in front with the overhead, catch your opponent off guard, thinking that you're going to go with the low and get a full combo just like so. You can also do cross up overhead, cross up low, back, so on and so forth. So now we're going to talk about some jumping block strings. So with Janemba, you can do something like this: instant air dash, jump medium, jump light into a down medium, which you catch them off guard with overhead. Or you can do instant air dash, jump medium, jump in light, hit the ground, and then go into a low. But you can also do something like this. You can do jump. You can do instant air dash, jump medium, down heavy into an assist call, and depending on the timing, you can have that. You can have a true block string, right? So you can do something like this with a Yamcha assist, right? You can do jump medium, jump light, down heavy into a Yamcha assist, and this is all true block string. Then get a teleport out, and you can mix up from being cross up or staying on the same side. So right now this is a cross up teleport mix up, which is very, very good, and this is also a jumping block string. And this version will be another cross up that will leave you airborne, so you get an overhead. So the way you do this one, you just have to do jump medium, down heavy into the assist call, core circle forward, and then you're going to be airborne and high enough where you can come down on them with a jumping light. And you can do the same thing on the stay on the same side and do something like this. And to stay on the same side, all you have to do is let the Yamcha assist take them out a little bit further before you teleport. And when you teleport, you can either hit the ground and go for a low overhead mix-up. You can do something like this as well. You can do instant air dash, jump light, jump medium, jump light, down heavy into Goku assist. And when you do the Goku assist, you're going to get like left-right mix-ups instead of like overhead. You can still get over, but basically you're going to get left-right mix-ups instead of overhead lows. The most you can probably get is overhead cross-up, but you're not going to get like a low situation. But you gotta be careful. Of course, your opponent can reflect and do stuff out of this type of mix-up because it's not two block strings. But if you read the opponent reflect, you go bait this out with a Dragon Rush or command throw and so on and so forth. Also, what would be a what to do a block without the infamous Kid Buu assist? So you can easily do true block strings with the Kid Buu assist or stuff like this. You can do the core circle forward slash attack, call out the Kid Buu assist at the right time, keep him in a true block string. When you go in there, make sure your opponent in there. You can do a whole bunch of, you can do teleport mixes, you can just run up low, instant air dash overhead, stuff like that with the Kid Buu assist, because you already know Kid Buu assist keeps your opponent locked down for a very, very long time. You can run in, do cross-up situations, and so on and so forth. So of course, I had to squeeze in the Kid Buu assist and show you some examples of what you can do with the Kid Buu assist. You can do, you can do Tiger Knee teleports as well. Keep yourself a little bit airborne and get an overhead and so on and so forth. So, something else I want to add in with Janemba is his Oki off his level 3. Now, this is not really a what to do a block. This is more a mix-up, right? So, Janemba has a gimmick after his level 3 in the corner where you could teleport and mix your opponent up. So you could teleport in front, or you could cross up teleport, take the corner, mix your opponent up and wake up. Now if you do this perfectly, your opponent will not be able, depends on the type. If you do teleport in front, your opponent has options, but if you do the cross-up teleport, your opponent really can't do nothing but block. So there's a lot of different variations of mix-ups you can do with the teleport after level 3 for Oki. But there are ways to defend some of these situations. So, to show you some of the ways, if you get hit with a level 3 in the corner, right? If your opponent goes for the regular cross-up instead of the corner, there's nothing you can really do about it. You can't vanish out, you can't attack out, you can't jump out. If they start pressing the like button as fast as possible, they're going to get hit. Now online is a different story, but offline, you have to disrespect it and block, right? That's the most you can do, is just disrespect and block. There's nothing you can do. You can't jump out, nothing, right? Now, if you do the stay in front, now you have some options, alright? But like I said, if you do the back one, you don't have options. Now, if you do the stay in front version, when you teleport, you're basically going to be too far of a distance for you to really pressure your opponent with the stay in front version with your light. So you have to go immediately after the teleport into your down medium. Now, the down medium has range to beat out any of your opponent attacks. So they try to attack, it's going to beat them out. But they do have options. Your opponent can reflect after. They will also jump out. So you can see right here, they could jump out and down medium. So that's one. Maybe if you go with the standing medium, they won't, but down medium, they can. They can also reflect out, and there's a gap wide enough where they could vanish or do an invincible start move. But yeah, folks, that's pretty much the end of the road of this video. This has been a what to do on block Dragon Ball FighterZ Janemba video. The ending with the Oki stuff is just a little extra tidbits I gave to y'all, so you can know what to do with him post Oki corner level 3. Level 3 corner, or whatever you want to, how to say it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you was able to learn something new. And if you was able to learn something new, and if you did enjoy this video, please smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. When you hit the like button, it helps the channel out, and that's showing support to me. So I greatly appreciate everybody. I greatly appreciate everybody who supports me and everything I do in life. I greatly appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So, like always, people, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Check out some of the past content. I have tons of content for you to enjoy. Make sure to hit the notification bell to get alerted every time I drop a new button. And make sure to hit the all tab to get notified every single time I drop a new vid for y'all. And if you want to help support my channel in any type of way at all, check the description box below to go do so. But that's it, people. Hope all you have a nice day. Peace. And enjoy the new outro.
Running. Whoa. This is what we do. This is what we do. Running. Yeah.